Welcome to CAD Essential Engineering Design. Today I am going to discuss about the response spectrum analysis using by StatPro VLTI software. Also I will discuss the design part of the structure and the foundation part. But before starting the software part, we have to know what is response spectrum analysis. It is nothing but a type of statical earthquake analysis with graphical plot of the frequency of an oscillator and its damping. It represents the peak state's response of a series of oscillators of varying natural frequency. It's very useful as the resulting plot can provide the response of any linear system with respect to its natural frequency. Okay? Those who are new to this channel, do subscribe my channel to view the most recent videos and click the bell icon for all updates. So let's get started. And now I am going to create a building structure. So open the StatPro software. Create a new project, click on space, specify the file name and check the unit, click on next. First of all, we have to insert any building model from Run Structure Wizard. Say the height of the building is 27 meter and the bay alarm height is 9. Then click on apply, file, merge model with StatPro model. Click on OK. After that we have to assign the support. So create a support, select the support, go to front view, then select all the bottom nodes, then assign to selected nodes and assign. After that click on the property, then click on define, click on rectangle, then specify the YD and ZD, then click on add. Go to top view, then select all the inner beams. Before select the beam, press Ctrl and after that select the beam. Go to isometric view to check. Then after that click on assign to selected beam and assign. Next we have to define the outer beam section. Press Ctrl and select all the outer beam. And deselect this column. Now all the outer beam is selected. Then click on assign to selected beam and assign. After that click on define. Then click on rectangle, specify the YD and ZD. This is for the column section. So click on select by missing attribute. Then all column will be selected. Then click on assign to selected beam and assign. After that go to load and definition, click on load case details. The first loading type will be dead load, then specify the title DL. Then the second loading type will be live load. Specify the title LL. Then the next loading type will be none. The title will be response spectrum RS. After that add the self weight in the dead load. So here we have to calculate all the wall load. Here is the calculation for the outer wall load W1, which is equal to 12 kN, and the inner wall load is 6 kN, and the parapet wall load is 4 kN. So add the load one by one. And the uniform force W1 will be 12 kN per meter for the outer beam members, and 6 kN per meter for the inner beam, 4 kN for the parapet section. And now to assign the load, select the load, then assign to view, assign. Self weight will be assigned to view. Select the outer wall load, then go to section property for the outer wall. Then go back to load case details, select the load, assign to selected beam and assign. Again select the load, go to section property and click on the section for the inner members. All inner beam will be selected. Select the load, assign to selected beam and assign. Because we have already selected the members while assigning the section property. So with the help of selected members, we can assign the load. And now to assign the parapet wall load, select the roof, then go to new view, then click on OK, go to isometric view, then select the load, tick on toggle load, then click on assigning, select all the beam, then the load will be removed. After that, select the inner wall load, then we have to reduce the inner wall load from the roof. Click one by one and load will be removed. And now with the help of toggle load, select the parapet wall load and click here one by one. With the help of cursor, the load will be assigned. Then we have to assign the floor load. Here the floor load will be 10.8 kN from the calculation. The calculation is like this. The height is, the maximum height will be 30 meter. The minimum height will be 0. After that, we have to assign the live load. The live load for the floor will be 2.5 kN. Maximum height will be 27. The maximum height will be 25 for the floor. And the floor load for the roof is 3 kN. The maximum height will be 30 meter. Before assigning the response spectrum load, go to definition, then click on seismic definition, then change the code IS 1893-2002-2005. Then change the zone factor, change the value of zone as per the location, then change the response reduction factor, change the important factor, then change the damping ratio. Add self weight. Here we have to assign all the load from the XYZ positive direction, which we have assigned in the dead load. So the first load in the dead load is self weight Y minus 1. So here the load will be self weight X positive, Y positive and Z positive. And similarly the wall load will be also positive and the all direction, which is global X, global Y and global Z. And this is also applicable for the inner wall and the parapet wall. So add the load one by one. Go through this method. After that, select the self weight, then assign to view, assign. This way we have to assign all the self weight. And to assign the member and to assign the wall load, go back to dead load, then go to assign to edit list, then select all the members or copy all the members from the assign to edit list, then go back to response spectrum load, then select the load, click on assign to edit list, then paste all the member here, then click on assign. Similarly, we have to assign the other load with the help of assign to edit list. We just have to click on assign to edit list and then copy all the members from this box and then paste here, and after that click on assign. Okay. And you can also assign this load from the STAAD editor. If you do not understand this method, then you can assign the load manually. Just like we have assigned the dead load with the help of section property. Okay. And now we have to add the live load. The floor pressure will be 10.8 kN per meter square, which will be global X, global Y and global Z direction. Click on add and close. Click on the load, then click on response spectra, then specify the code. The combination method will be SRSS and the soil class will be medium soil. Then click on the direction. The factor of direction will be 0.036. Then click on add and close. After assigning all the load for the response spectrum, click on edit, then edit input command file. Then copy all the dead load from the member load to the floor load. Insert a line here. After the self weight and paste all the load here. Copy, list all and paste here. Self weight will be assigned all the members, so we have to copy or write down the list all here. After that, rename the member load as member weight because same name is not acceptable. And change all the direction as the positive direction, so delete all the negative sign. If we do not change the name, there will be some errors. We must have to change the name like member weight and floor weight. After that, click on save. Then click the seismic definition and check the load is assigned or not. Here the load is assigned. After that, click on analysis print all add close and click on analyze, run analysis and save. So there is an error. Don't worry, there is 3 errors. To reduce the error, first of all we have to read the error. Here it shows the member weight value is 0. To reduce the error, open the STAAD editor and check all the loads where there is any 0 values or not. So here it shows the 0 value, which is UNI 0 and then 6. So we have to delete this value. Just click on the delete option and check this properly. Then save and close. After that, again analyze the structure, run analysis, save. And wait for some time. So it shows the 0 error. So error is reduced. So you can reduce any error. So here is the post processing. There is a new window which is called the dynamics. Click on the dynamics. So the load dynamics will be like this. There is a frequency for the all direction XYZ. Then click on animation, deflection, apply. Then click on OK. Here is the animation for the live load and dead load, and here is the animation for the response spectrum load. Click on the beam. Here is a bending moment. Here is a dynamics. Click on the MZ, MY one by one and check the diagrams. Click on the FY force. Then click on the effects. So here is a various diagram. Check all the diagram and click on the graph. Check the graph. To check the summary, click on the summary. Before go to the design part, it is better to add the load combination. So click on the load case details, add load combination. Click on auto load combination as per the Indian code. Then click on generate load. Deselect all the load and select only the load with the load factor 1.5 into dead load plus live load. Click on add. After that, analyze the structure and check the error. And it shows the 0 error. Click on the design, then click on the concrete design. Then check the code as IS456. Then click on the select parameters. So deselect all the parameters. Then select only FC, FY main and FY set. Then change the value of the FC. Which will be 40,000, and change the value of FY main, which will be 415000. Then click on add. Then change the value of FY set, which will be 415000. Then go to command. Then click on design beam, add, design column, add, then design takeoff. Then click on takeoff, add. Then click on FC, assign to view, assign. Then click on FC 415000, assign to view. This is also will be assigned to view. Then click on design beam. Select all the members. Select all the beam. Then click on assign to selected beam and assign. In column, we have to select only the column members. So the column is selected. After that, click on assign to selected beam and assign. Analyze the structure again and wait for the 0 error. To check the concrete design, double click any member. So here is the design. Then go to output file. Click on the result. Then click on concrete design. Then the top and bottom reinforcement will be visible here. You can find the top and bottom reinforcement from the output file of the concrete design, and you can also find the total reinforcement from the concrete design summary. After finish the design part, click on foundation design. Now the question is, what will be the type of the foundation? You can go through the type of combined footing for the response spectrum analysis or any earthquake analysis, and you can go through the pile foundation. Here I am using the combined footing for the response spectrum, especially the response spectrum analysis, because the all load will be reduced in the foundation portion. So if you combine the foundation, then it will be more stable. Though isolated footing is common for the all building, but in case of response spectrum analysis, it is better to use the combined footing. Click on foundation design. Then select all the available load cases. Then include the load. Then click on the Randstad foundation. Here is a window for the foundation where all the support is visible, and click on the create a new job. Then specify the job name. Change the job type as combined. Then change the design code Indian. Then the unit will be SI unit. Then select all the load. click on the create job. After that, go to top view. Select all the linear support vertically or horizontally with a window. Click on the edit current job, then click on create from selected node. Then the support will be combined. Then select the support. Again click on the create from selected node. This way you have to select support and combine the support like this. Select and click on the create from selected nodes. So all the support is combined horizontally and vertically. After that, check the values. After that, click on the concrete and river. You can change the minimum and maximum bar size from here. Click on the cover soil and safety. Then if you want to change any data, then you can change from here. After that, click on the footing geometry. Then you can change any data from here. As per your requirement, you can change the data from here. After that, click on the design. So here is the design from the combined footing job. Now it shows the design is safe. And it shows the reinforcement is acceptable. Here is the detailed schedule drawing, and here is the GA drawing for the all support, and this is the graph. That's it. This is the all data for the foundation. So this way you can create any building and check the response spectrum analysis. After that, also check the foundation and you can check it is safe or not. Okay. This is the all steps of the response spectrum analysis, including the foundation design. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.